We acknowledge the land on which we sit and which we occupy at the University of Portland. The Portland metro area rests on traditional village sites of the Multnomah, Wascow, Cowlitz, Cathlamet, Clackamas, bands of Chinook, Tualatin, Kalapuya, Malala, and many other tribes who made their homes along the Columbia River, creating communities and summer encampments to harvest and use the plentiful natural resources of the area. We take this opportunity to thank the original caretakers of this land.
Hello everyone, welcome to the University of Portland Virtual Information Session. My name is Jose Joel Cázares. I use he, him, his as my pronouns, and I work primarily with students from the state of Alaska as well as the state of Washington.
Hi everyone, my name is Melanie Muller. I use she, hers pronouns, and I primarily work with students from Washington, Colorado, and the Midwest states. We have admissions counselors for every region here, so if you'd like to find them, you can do so on our admissions webpage. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the University of Portland. UP is a comprehensive Catholic university grounded in the liberal arts. Some things I'm going to go over today are what we like to call factors of fit, which is location, size, academic programs, and community here on campus. So to begin, for our location, UP is located in Portland, Oregon. What's really great about where we are up here in North Portland is we're really central to a lot of different things. We're about 5 minutes away from the St. John's neighborhood, which is the closest little neighborhood to us. About 15 minutes away from Forest Park, which is over 85 miles of hiking and biking trails right in our backyard. About an hour and a half away from the Oregon coast, and in the opposite direction, an hour and a half away from Mount Hood. And we're super close to downtown, Northwest Portland, so lots of really great spots to explore here. Moving into the size of our university, we're about 4,000 students total, about 3,500 undergraduates on a regular year, and about 400 graduate students, meaning that we're a majority undergraduate population. What's really great for you as students, research and internships-wise, is that we have professors that want to have our undergraduates participating with internships and research with them. We also have a 24 average student class size on campus and an 11-to-1 student-to-faculty ratio, which really means that you're a name and not a number here at UP. Moving into our academics at UP, we have 5 different schools here on campus. We have the College of Arts and Sciences, the Pamplin School of Business, the Shiley School of Engineering, the School of Nursing, and the School of Education. Overall, we have 40+ different majors and minors here on campus for folks to explore. We have a holistic learning style here at UP, which is seen through our core curriculum classes. You take 6 different core habits while you're here that are in line with your major degree program, so you're kind of getting that comprehensive liberal arts part of our entire university. Another great part about all of our degree programs here is that they are direct entry, meaning that when you apply, you begin taking classes for that specific major as early as your freshman year here, and you don't have to reapply at a later date to get into your major. And finally, the last part about UP that is my favorite part to talk about is the community here on campus. If you ever ask any student on campus what their favorite thing about UP is, they will probably say the community. So always ask them, what part of the community do you like the most? There are a couple of different pieces. The first piece is that about 75% of our students are from out of state, so we're a majority out of state population. We're a really big West Coast school, but we also touch all parts of the United States and internationally as well. We also have study abroad here at UP. Any major can study abroad, including those more specific majors like nursing and engineering, which is really exciting that any major can study abroad. We have a plethora of different programs that you can go to, one of the most popular ones being Salzburg, Austria, where we actually have a campus over there. About 33% of our students on campus do choose to study abroad. We also have nearly 100 different clubs on campus, ranging from academic-based clubs, faith-based clubs, service-based clubs, what I like to call fun clubs like the Sewing Club or the Dungeons & Dragons Club. There is so much to get involved in here at UP. You can really find your specific niche while you're here. We also have a lot of different diversity-based clubs and cultural-based clubs as well, which are really fun to get involved in. We also have a bunch of different sports here on campus. We are a D1 school, so we have D1 sports. One of our most popular sports here is soccer, and we even have some pretty cool notable alumni too, like Megan Rapinoe and Kristen Sinclair. We also have club sports for folks to get involved in and intramural sports across campus as well. Kickball is a really fun intramural sport and is surprisingly competitive, but I highly recommend you try it out if you come to UP. As you may know, UP is a Catholic university. We're founded with the Congregation of the Holy Cross, and we have a plethora of different faith-based activities for folks to get involved in, whether that be Mass, different clubs, and different faith-based sharing groups. We welcome people from all different walks of life here at UP, and religion on campus is always an invitation. And with that, I'll pass it off to my colleague Jose to talk to you about the application process at UP.
Thank you, Melanie. So now we'll walk you through what the application to the University of Portland looks like. There are 4 parts to this application that you need to complete before your application gets reviewed. First, you need to go to our website, up.edu/admissions/apply, or to the Common Application website, which is commonapp.org. There, you will complete your application and attach an admissions essay. You can pick from any of the prompts that are in either our application or the Common Application and submit that. Then, you'll need to connect with your counseling office at your high school or your counselor and ask them to send your official high school transcript. We also ask that you submit 1 letter of recommendation. This letter of recommendation has to be an academic letter of recommendation, so we encourage you to reach out to a professor, a faculty member, maybe even your high school counselor who can speak well about your high school career. Last, this year we're going test optional. If you were able to take your standardized test, either the SAT or the ACT, and you want to submit those test scores, please be sure to do so. If for whatever reason you were not able to connect with the college board and schedule that test appointment, do not worry. You do not have to submit those test scores. Once all of those materials are submitted, your application gets put in line and we get to your application as fast as we can. Generally, this will take between 3 and 4 weeks. We ask that you apply as early as possible, and this way we can get to your application faster. Our application opens on September 1st, and the deadline for the application is January 15th. We have a recommended deadline of November 15th, and the reason why we recommend you to submit your application 2 months before it's due, it's because this way you have more opportunities to be admitted into the program that you want to be a part of. We'll be happy to walk you through the application process and help you with any additional questions that you have regarding your major, changing your classes, or any advice that you might need throughout your admissions process. As a reminder, although it's not required, we highly encourage all of our students to complete the FAFSA. The FAFSA opens on October 1st every year, and this form is used by our Office of Financial Aid to create an estimate for the cost of attendance, as well as awarding you any need-based grants that you might qualify for. Thank you for being here with us today. We hope that you found all of this information useful, and we look forward to seeing you on campus soon.
And if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Our office would love to connect with you, and we hope to see you soon. Thanks so much.